will be making a little crate just like this. Hope you'll come and join me. So today we'll be making a little crate for our doll's fruit to go into. What you will need is some jumbo popsicle sticks, which I've cut up into the sizes, an emery board and some glue. I've used some Gorilla Glue, the wood one, but you can use any wood glue. I've also used a pair of scissors. Now, these are just an old pair of scissors I had in the house, but you probably don't want to use scissors which you're using for anything else. These ones are the ones I used for cutting, just for cutting popsicle sticks, and you can get those in Poundland. I bought the sticks into the works and I bought the emery board into Poundland. The glue I actually got from a local shop, and I think it was about £6, but I've had it for a couple of years now, and it just tends to go on and on and on. So to start the project, what we need to do is to measure out all our pieces and cut them. I will give you all the measurements at the end of the video. What I'm going to do now is I've measured this piece, which will be an end piece, and I'm just going to take my scissors and carefully, holding it here and pressing quite hard, cut along the line I've drawn. There we go. Don't worry if you do snap it or something, because you've got so many popsicle sticks, you make quite a few. And then we're going to take the piece of wood, and on the emery board we're going to run it along, pressing quite hard but also supporting the wood until you get a nice smooth edge. And then I'm going to just do this on this side so that there's no splinters there, and do the same on the other side. That takes a bit of time, but it's really worth it because you don't really want to get a child with a splinter. I had one this morning and it's not very nice. So just go over and just sand that down. So next we're going to take our two smallest pieces, the bottom struts, and we're going to lay them on the board, just lining them up with the lines just roughly where you want them. And then we're going to take our bottom pieces and we're going to place one at that end and one at this end, and then I'm going to get my third bottom piece and place it, and then just place it there like so. Sorry, I didn't have that one in line there. Okay, and then we're going to glue those on, but what we want to try and do is get them so that they're all lined up. So you might prefer just to put those in the centre a little bit, because we know that these are 2 inches, so we'll probably want to get those so that's touching those 2-inch lines on the mat. You can get a better view of where you actually want it to be. Just like that. Okay, and we're going to just put some glue on those pieces underneath, and then we will stick that down. So I'm putting a little piece of glue here. You don't need too much of this glue. And a little piece of this glue here. It sticks really well. Line them up again. Sorry about the dog in the background. I've got my mum staying. He's 6, but he still thinks he's a puppy. I'm just going to press that down lightly like so. Okay, and then just hold that down for a few seconds so you get a nice sort of fix there. Okay, do the same again now on the middle, just a little bit of glue. I have found that this Gorilla Glue is the best glue for using for woodwork. We've got Sophie joining us now. Hello, Sophie. Yes, hello. Good morning, Sophie. And I'm going to put another piece of glue on the end, like so, and pop your last piece on top of it. That's the dog. Getting those ends nice and lined up, just like that. Now I'm going to leave those for a minute to dry off. So just giving those a few minutes to dry. I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to place it on the ends of these here. And you're going to do this on both sides. Then pop your little end on. And give it a little press. Like so. And to keep it stood up straight, I'm just going to use a sellotape to hold it in place. And then once that's dried off, I'm going to do exactly the same on this end. So after a few minutes you should find that that's stuck enough so that you can pick it up, and you can then pop your other bits of glue on the side, like so. Place that back against the sellotape roll on that side, just pushing it in a little bit. Then take your other piece and we're just going to pop it on the end. Get it lined up on those corners. Okay, then we're just going to get another roll of sellotape. Push that in and you should find it stands up quite well. She says. There we go, that's better. There we go, now just push that in and so it holds it like that. There we go, I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute. So I've left my crate for about 20 minutes with the sides on. Still a tiny bit wobbly, but I'm not too worried. What I'm going to do now is take my sides, which I'm going to put over here, and I'm going to get some glue and I'm going to put it along this piece of wood here and up along the ends, like so. I don't need too much. And then I'm going to stand it back up again and pop my side on. Like that. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. Give it that little bit of pressure, will just help it to stick. There you go. There you are. And just wait for those to stick for a little bit and then we're going to do the top ones. So I've waited a few minutes and I'm just going to put these last slats onto the top here. Just put the glue on here. Like that, and the same on the other side. I'm just using a piece of wood, off cut, which I had. I didn't want to get anything all disgusting. I've got a couple more, sorry, those are the sides. Just line them up with the top and the sides. And there you go, that's that one done. And then the last one. And there you go. Take a rubber then and rub the writing off if you want to. I just rubbed the writing off. As you can see, that was just falling off. Let's move it around again and pop it back on. Just this last little bit is just that very little bit fiddly. There you have a lovely little crate. As you can see, they're quite strong. So there you go, one little crate. So I'm all finished. I have made a lovely little crate to put some fruit in. I hope you like it.